It's live, you guys! We did it! Oh my gosh, I feel like I have so much to share with you in today's video. I'm super excited if you can't tell. The whole purpose of why I started this journey, like, the blog went live. The new blog went live and I'm so excited. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph Castelein. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. I help new bloggers start and grow their blogs by sharing more of my journey with all of you. This whole YouTube channel started with me wanting to share more of my blogging journey, more behind the scenes, more of the reality of what building a blog looks like. Because from my experience, it wasn't as simple as like, you know, buy a domain name, come up with a name, start writing, and like, boom, you're off and making tons of money. So I wanted to share more of the behind the scenes of building this thing and putting in the work and designing and Pinterest and Instagram and just, you know, all the things that come with blogging. And so my very first video when I switched to blogging, you can go ahead and go back and watch it, was of why I'm switching from Wix to WordPress. So I built my lifestyle blog using Wix because it was super user friendly, I was able to understand it, and I really just wanted to get writing. But shortly after, well, like a year and a half later, I realized that it had its own limitations. So I was like, okay, I have to make the switch over to WordPress. Wordpress.org. It's classic, it's known and beloved by so many different bloggers and online business owners, and I was like, I have to make this switch. But WordPress and like getting a hosting platform and designing a whole other website on a whole other different platform, like I knew the work that was going to go into that. And it was going to be a lot, and there was going to be a huge learning curve, and also I felt so comfortable with Wix that I have been dreading this transfer over. Well, as I was kind of navigating, you know, how I was going to do this, how I was going to transfer everything, continue with the lifestyle blog, I decided that I was going to break my lifestyle blog, because in my lifestyle blog I was also doing blog posts about blogging, but I wanted to create a totally separate blog about blogging. And so that way, through Google and SEO, it wouldn't be confused about my website. And so as I found my way into this new path, I decided to create my blogging blog first. My blogging blog, bloggity blig blog blog. Anyway, I decided to develop my blogging blog first because I could then create blog posts based on the YouTube videos that I'm creating and vice versa. So they would complement each other. I could drive traffic to that website and people who are interested in blogging, as well as, you know, if people are visiting the blog, I can lead them over to YouTube. So it's kind of a win-win there. And then at a future date, I was going to transfer over my Each Day Slow, my lifestyle blog. And that's a great plan, and that's actually what is happening right now still, but it just has been way longer than I ever expected. Mostly because I've been trying to keep up with YouTube and learning this whole new platform and the whole process of like planning videos, making videos, editing videos, posting videos, promoting videos. I mean, everything that goes along with content creation, the good and the bad. Basically, it's time consuming. So wrapping my head around learning this whole new platform, this whole new learning curve, this whole new, how I just hit my hand. But anyway, this whole new like WordPress and setting it up right and learning which hosting site to go with and what theme to go with and what design builder to go with, and just all the things that you have to learn when you dive into something new. And I'm not excited about how long it took me, but it is also the reality, and I want to continue to share those stories with you guys and let you know that like it's not just like build a website in a day and you'll be off and running and things will be great and you'll get traffic in no time. Like, no, that just is not my experience. What does happen though is when you do things and take action and continue to learn and like break through the barriers and the things that hold you up, eventually there comes this time where you turn a corner and like you start having these big successes. And it usually comes, those big successes usually come right after the time and the days that you want to give up. Like I was legit ready to throw in the towel. I was like, I'm never gonna do this. I'm building something that doesn't make sense, and it should have been done, you know, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, like it shouldn't have taken me this long, like all of these excuses and things, and started just like hating on myself. Not hating on myself, but just being a big downer for what I was building. I pulled myself back together and I was able to push through. I found this amazing YouTube video that helped me create this blog and website and like just laid so many things out, and it made a lot of sense. And now we're off and running, and it just came like this huge success and win and like pumped up. Like victory comes after, you know, that huge slump of like, I quit, this is really silly and I'm done. That being said, I'm so excited to dive in and show you guys the website and share a little bit more of the process with you. You can go visit it for yourself. I will link it down below. It's called simplyblognow.com. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. What really catapulted this and made it work was I found a YouTube video by Tyler Moore. I will link it down below. It is incredible. It's a little over 2 hours, but it basically is like start to finish how to make a WordPress website. And I was lucky because what he used to build and design his website was actually what I was already using. And so that was really easy to understand, and it was nice because I have already paid for those things. So it's hosted through SiteGround. I used an Astra free theme, and then I have Elementor Pro, and that's what I used to design it. And also I have my domain name through GoDaddy. And I have how much I paid for those right here. So GoDaddy was $12 for the year for my domain name, simplyblognow.com. I paid $120 for hosting with SiteGround. These are about, I think it was $119.77 or something like that. Anyway, and then Elementor, I paid $49, but that's just for building one website, and I think, and this is per year, so I think I need to go up to the $99. That gives me the ability to design and build 3 different websites. So I'll use Elementor for my Each Day Slow blog as well. So I need to actually upgrade that one. But that's a total right now, $181 for this specific blog and website. Plus countless hours, plus a whole lot of headaches. But you know what? We're not factoring those in. We had a major victory and we're good to go now. That's all that matters, right? Where we're going now, not where we've been. Where we've been is important too, I guess. I don't know. Woo! I'm just excited about like this new opportunity, and like basically having the website up and running is like has been on my mind since February, and this is amazing and it feels so good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the website. So basically there's always work to do. There's always things that you can do better and add in at some point and want to learn more. So I will have a list of things of the work that I can still plan to do that I'm going to share with you guys, but I just want to show you the framework and what is live right now. This is the homepage, simplyblognow.com. I have 1 blog post so far, but there will be 3 of the latest ones go here. I just use stock image. So something I want to do is include my own photos, but I know that that's not always necessary. And so I'm just using stock photos right now, and it looks fine and I'm happy with it. And mostly it got me blogging. It allowed me to get a blog live and published because I wasn't worried about going to get my own photo and editing it and uploading it. And like, it's here, it's ready, it looks great. It's done. It's done. Actually, it's the same stock image as right here, which I wouldn't like necessarily recommend, but we're doing things. So anyway, this is just a little quote. This is a little bit about me. This I need to change colors because it's a link, but it takes them to my YouTube channel. Joining the email list, which I still have to figure out. I'll talk about all this because I have like a pending / future list that needs to happen probably next week. But anyway, I also have my Instagram connected as well as some socials and then my footer. So this is my home, and then I have the blog up next. So this is what it looks like. I created this little side panel, which I was so excited about, and lives on these 3 tabs. Like I felt like that was pretty professional and looked good, and I figured out how to put them on all of them using the Elementor design. This then will line up with the blog and different blog posts here. I have my YouTube, which I thought about connecting straight to YouTube, and I might change this to actually do it in the future. But right now I kind of wanted to explain why I have a YouTube channel and just so that they could see more. So I have this video embedded into my website, and then this just tells them a little bit more of what they will find there. Also from the blog, it'll have my 3 latest blog posts here, as well as Instagram and so on. And then the classic About Me page. Here I am, what's up? Little bit about me and what I do, how it can help them, and then myself. So my goal with this would be to have it be more of a website with blogs. So not so much a blog, I guess. I mean, it's definitely still a blog. All of, affiliate marketing is a blog. It's essentially very similar things. But this would be more so a website, a landing page, and I would love to start ranking via SEO and in Google to be a resource for people who really want to start a blog, and also just like authentically sharing my journey. And so I'll do this through creating blog posts from the YouTube videos that I'm creating, as well as creating YouTube videos from the blog posts that I'm doing. So these two will kind of go hand in hand. The Each Day Slow blog is definitely more of that lifestyle blog, talking about a little bit of anything and everything. I have definitely niched down from where I began in this journey, and I've realized that that will be super helpful. But I'll still be talking about slow living in Michigan, our travels, and just more of our life, because it's pretty unconventional. So I enjoy sharing those stories, and we're actually planning on starting a YouTube channel, so more of like a lifestyle YouTube channel coming up here, because we do video and photos anyway, and so documenting that, and like our whole birding thing and our traveling thing. Anyway, you guys will have to check that out soon, and I will have a link to that channel. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to see a lot more behind the scenes too of like life, which is fun. But I don't want to mix the two, because I really think that, first of all, just getting like found and known and a lot of traffic going through Google and SEO for both YouTube as well as my blog and website, I want those to be separate so that it you know, is directed to the right people, so that my target audience is able to find me very simply. But yeah, that's the thing, is there are so many different ways that you can do this, that a person can do this, so many different platforms to choose from, hosting sites to choose from, designs that you can use, builders that you can use, and like, oh, it's so overwhelming. It ends up being a lot to think about and decide on. It feels like every single decision is like make or break too. The thing is, people have success like every which way, and so really you just gotta educate yourself, pick something based on what you've learned, what's going to be best for you, and then like go after it. And if you need to make a change, you always can. It's not going to be perfect no matter what I choose, which way I go. I could always do better, but this is really good, and this is going to get a lot of traffic, and this is really exciting. So, and we're doing it. Like, the big thing is that we are doing it. I'm doing it. I finally have a blog. I finally have a blog post published, and you guys know that I have been like waiting for this day. Like, woo! Okay, anyway, my neighbors are probably like, what is going on in there? Anyway, I wanted to show you actually also what my blog post looks like. So if I click on this, I decided to do the 5 Amazon affiliate blog post ideas to increase earnings. This is kind of my intro. So now I am really learning about like the headings, the H1, H2, H3, and so on. I never knew anything about headings and including those in your blog post. Like, Wix doesn't have that currently. That might change in the future, where this, you know, like learning to put in headers and just making everything SEO and Google really compatible so that I can continue to drive more organic traffic. Pretty exciting, huh? I think it's exciting. I think it's very exciting. If you've ever built and gone live with a blog before, like, you know this feeling. It took me a while to get here, I won't deny it, and it took a whole lot of work, but we're here. Which like, I'm so excited about it, and go ahead and count how many times I say excited or exciting. But I'm so excited because now I can just write. Now I have to continue to work on this and build this and learn from this, but like, I have the base and the foundation and things set. I know what I'm doing if I have to go in and edit and switch things around. But now I can focus on writing a blog post, which is what I love to do. Like, I love to write and to share and promote that. So now that this is built, it's like the fun stuff begins. But of course, it is not complete, like I said. So some things that I want to continue to work on and will add as I go. I want to get up to 5 blog posts, so I have to do 4 more. So I'm going to do those like pretty quickly. So I want to get 5 solid ones, and then I'll do 1 or 2 a week from there is the plan right now. So I wanted to get this live and up and running with 1. I'm going to do 5 quickly, and then 1 or 2 after that. I also want to add a favorites page, which is one of the suggestions that I talk about in this Amazon affiliate blog post ideas, is having an actual page of like resources that I recommend. I'm gonna add that, but I didn't want to base this going live on waiting on that page. I also need to set up Google Analytics. Right now, SiteGround is doing analytics. I don't know how accurate they are. Well, Google Analytics just gives you so much more in-depth information, so I need to set that up with this. And also, with all of this, I have a lot of these already on the Each Day Slow blog, so as that's transferred over and now I have 2 blogs, I don't know if it's best to like make a whole new email or split things into 2. Basically, I just have to figure all of that stuff out, like how to do everything for 2 separate things without making Google and SEO get confused about them both being mine, if that makes sense. I just gotta look into it. So this also applies to a Pinterest page and the whole process of, again, making like 2 separate accounts. I also have to figure out email, which has been a nightmare and something that I am truly dreading. But yeah, I'm basically working this out on camera right now, so thanks for listening to that. And then also I need to go back in and add like some metadata to the images. I haven't done that yet, so making them, you know, better SEO compatible, as well as making like pin images, the pin images that I want to show up, as well as the description for Pinterest. That's way more detailed and way more in depth that I wanted to do for making this live, but just to be consistent with it and to make like a habit out of it, I want to get that going, because I know if I keep putting it off, I'm only going to continue to build the number of blog posts that I publish, and then I'll have to go back and like do that work for all of them anyway. So anyway, I want to get that figured out. I'm sure that that list will continue to get longer, but that's it for right now that I want to continue to get better at, and will just make, in my opinion, my blog and website more complete. Those are kind of the, well, 6 or 7 things that I really want to focus on moving forward now. So speaking of moving forward, this will probably happen in the next 2 weeks, that list, because we have, you know, other things going on in life. I continue to help Scott with his business of photography and videography, so we have some things that we're working on in that aspect. But I will be switching over the Each Day Slow blog. Now that I know how to build this, I already like love how that website looks and kind of the setup of it. So this is like, I just have to basically build this website. The transfer over is going to take time, and I know that, and there's no getting around it, but it's a lot easier to stomach now that I know that I can build my website, build the foundation first. Before I was dreading it so much because I knew that I had to have this huge learning curve of learning to build the website plus the transfer. Now it's like, okay, I just build it, know what I'm doing, transfer over, bang bang, and Each Day Slow is built and live. And again, the best part, I can start blogging again. I haven't blogged since February, and I'm so excited to sharing more of this lifestyle and just like what we do with others. But I haven't been able to focus on writing or been inspired to write, knowing that I was going to have to transfer everything over anyway. So I haven't done it, and now I can. And this is why I'm so excited, because like I get to do what I love again. Like I get to get back to what I love and sharing with other people, and encouraging them to build this for themselves. Wow. Are you guys exhausted? Because I am just like, I need some water actually. I need some water. Another encouraging thing that's happened lately that has made me really excited to write with the Each Day Slow blog again is I wrote 2 blog posts last year. One of 9 things to do in the fall in our area, and one, the ultimate guided tunnel of trees, specifically in the fall, which is like a beautiful scenic drive in our area. I wrote those 2 blog posts. I put that into a document, a PDF, and I had it as a download, so they had to sign up for my email list, but they could download that blog post and then just like save it to their phone or print it off or whatever. It was a really condensed version. And last year I got quite a few hits actually. I got a lot of traffic. It was good. But this year, without doing any promoting at all or anything, like I have gotten so many people to download those 2 PDFs and then therefore join my email list, which I'm currently not active on. I'm just reminded again that like the work that I put in a year ago is paying off now. And that can be really frustrating and hard to see with blogging, especially if you're putting in the work and not making money. But like, it's just a reminder that, you know, sometimes it takes a year to be found, or like, obviously it's before fall right now, so people have been downloading it for the last month, and it's like, oh, they're getting ready for fall, where last year I wrote it in fall and it was probably too late already. Just having it live somewhere, like people are going to find that and download it and want to use that information. So that has been really encouraging, because when I wrote those, I was like, these are 2 great blog posts. Again, they got a good amount of traffic, but it was just kind of like, and that's it. Like, they'll never be used again. But no, a year later, they're totally being used. I'm getting more downloads than ever, and it just makes so much sense. And you don't always see that right away, especially when it's so easy, or you give up. It's so easy to give up, because it's like, oh, I wrote this great thing, and after 6 months, you're not getting the traffic or the things that you want to see, and it's like, I'm done. Like, this is not worth it. But, you know, as you continue over time, like, that's what's great about blogging, is that it just continues to build. Like, you literally continue to drive more traffic, to write better blog posts, to get better at SEO, to do things more efficiently and effectively and faster, better, and, you know, it just continues to grow, and you never know what that could turn into. Whew, I I'm wound up for today's video. This is, I don't know, I'm so excited. I keep saying that and telling you that, but that's all I've got for today. Hey. I also just wanted to say thank you to you guys. So many of you continue to write and encourage me, and I appreciate it so much. I truly believe that we are on this journey together, because it's not so black and white of like, you know, do these 3 things, or here's 5 things to be better. Like, it's part of the journey, it's part of the process, and encouraging each other and lifting each other up is so valuable, and sometimes the little push that you need to like lift you up and to continue on, because you know that you're reaching even just one person. Like, literally hearing from one person can make all the difference. So remember that, like, your words are not lost. The work that you are doing is not for nothing. Like, you are building something, and yeah, I really believe in you. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're at a point that you're struggling with or need to make some major breakthroughs. Let me know if I can help in any way. Let me know if you want to see anything in these videos. Just, you know what, hit me up. Whatever you need. But I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and support me. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. I'm almost to 600 subscribers, and like, oh, that is also a dream of mine to get to 1,000 before the end of this year. We are making a push and gonna make it happen, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for being a part of that. So have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.